Whoever participated in that illegal parade will be brought to court. Have you heard about it?
I saw the statement.
Exactly. And that's why these individuals have been picked.
Why don't you just summon them?
That is not for me to answer, I've told you.
The spokesperson of the army, Kulaije, came out to say that they are going to arrest each and every one who did the parade during the Bobi Wine's birthday. But we must question the time. Why are they arresting people in this election cycle? Because my mother told me that you must learn to look through the whole. If you read a letter, you must read the letter with its spirit. So you clearly see that there is political persecution. When the spokesperson of the army, Kulaije, spoke about the people who are being abducted like Waiswa, like Bobby Giant, like Nubian Lee, etc., he said these statements.
Whoever participated in that illegal parade will be brought to court. Have you heard about it?
I saw the statement.
Exactly. And that's why these individuals have been picked.
Why don't you just summon them?
That is not for me to answer, I've told you.
The alleged crimes that were committed or allegedly committed in February of the military drill, there's a whole clampdown now happening in September. There's questioning around, pre-2026 clampdown.
Canada, in the Bible, there's a book called Ecclesiastes, and chapter 3, verse 1 says, there is time for everything. If the police is arresting these individuals now, this is the right time. Why? Investigations have to be done. You can't chew everything at the same time. You must speak from time to time. The Chiganda saying, "Ovakumungali akatogo." So, if police is enforcing the law of the land, it does not have to wait because it's election time, or rather, politicking time, and not enforce the law. It will enforce the law whether people are campaigning, whether even people are voting. If you contradict the law, definitely they will come for you.
Are you bothered by the manner or methodology of arrest, that people first disappear for days and then resurface in court? But also, most importantly, what, in your own opinion, as a director of information, that constitutes an illegal military parade? Maybe you could educate us.
Well, I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Section 48 of the Penal Code describes what an illegal drill refers to. The bottom line, you must have gotten permission from the Ministry of Internal Affairs. In the absence of that, the police has the obligation and the responsibility to bring you to order.
That is the spokesperson of the army. First of all, one of the institutions that was degraded is the army. It is the tool to keep MUSEVENI into power, but not to keep the state. I keep on telling people that there is a difference between the government and the state. A state is supposed to accommodate all of us. Governments change. Today we may have General Kaguta Museveni, tomorrow we are going to have Bobi Wine. But the state remains. And the spokesperson of the army coming out to do political statements, it is a shame. I normally see the spokesperson of the UPDF going on panels with politicians discussing government's position instead of discussing the state position. There is a difference. Playing politics. Someone may ask, let me assume that the parade was bad. What prohibited the government from arresting these people then? Why are they arresting them in the electoral cycle? The reason is they are trying to cut Bobi Wine to size, because majority of these people were in the parade. They are supporters of Bobi Wine. They are going to move with Bobi Wine in all elections. And I think as they move with him, in order to cut him to size, they will arrest them in campaigns and take them home. This is unfortunate. Secondly, just that we have a petty dictator. What is the reason of organizing elections when you can't tolerate your competitors? It's the reason I keep on telling people that General Museveni is a petty dictator. I rather have Deng Xiaoping of China, Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore, who might curtail my freedom of speech, but deliver the country to economic stability and leave the country in poverty, other than someone who is petty, who will beat you, maim you, and even on the development agenda has zero. What is the essence? Okay? So the essence is they are trying to fight the opposition. They are trying to cut Bobi Wine to size. They are trying to reduce Bobi Wine's power by arresting people. But most importantly, they are trying to instill fear in those who may come out to fight. To keep on that, let me tell you one thing. Drills don't break the Constitution. Trust me. And to show that they don't break the Constitution, if those drills were done by a nobody who's not a politician, they wouldn't have come out to arrest. But since it was done by the NUP, they are coming out to arrest. MUSEVENI had things that since he got into power by the bullet, he thinks they are going to remove him by the bullet. So every solution, he does it by the gun, by the abduction and etc. There's a time the MOS project did drills. They were never arrested. In fact, here's the tape. That is the tape. So you clearly see that there is mischief. In this government, in this country, there are those who the Constitution does not hold accountable, and there are those who the Constitution holds even if they are not accountable. What a shame. Okay? So for me, I keep on telling people that we are under a military regime. We must not rejoice. And it is a shame that our regime has continued to keep quiet as the regime is sitting on us, stepping on our throat as we keep quiet. I repeat, freedom is given. Rights are freedom is not given. Rights are not given. They are agitated for. I remain yours, Mr. Makinde. Kabye Sulaiman Mawagari, the next MP for Makinde East constituency. I'll see you on another one. Peace.
Soka katwene guno mukisa omubaka abadde kuyalangidde mutagenda kudda kubanga ndowooza oba omugugu gwamuyitiriddeko naye ate yimiridde wano nga ŋŋamba omukisa kubanga n'ekibiina tukiwewudde kukwali kusitole wadde baga tiketi yanyeeko tiketi ya Kabye Sulaiman naye kati andekedde waazi ndi wano wentimbaza ngenda bayitako supiidi ng'ekizungirizi basewo ne banyawoze maaso gammwe kubanga ensonga nzitegeera.
Yes, Kabye Sulaiman Mawagali. I am putting in my request to fly the NUP flag high in Makinde East constituency so that I can represent the great people of Makinde East. Nkomyewo omulundi ogwokubiri n'obwongo nga bwesera nga busera. Ebiwandiiko byange mbirese bibino.